definitely stopped today, so it's more enjoyable. Hell yeah. Got some ramen. Nice. Yeah, it's been an eventful weekend so far for me. Dang mouse. That sucks. Being sick is never fun. I had to get my car towed yesterday, which was a lot of fun. But I also saw Deadpool 2 yesterday, which actually was a lot of fun. So this weekend's been interesting. Yeah, I had to get my own car towed. I was on some back road. 1 out of 10 Deadpool 2. It was better than the first one. IMO. And I really liked the first one. But yeah, so I was like, I went to go get Chick-fil-A for lunch, and they had like a little tiny like 1 lane each way outlet road to get back to the main street it was on. If you wanted to get out at the light instead of like the, you have to go right, lane, or like the curved lane to get back onto the road. And so I was on that little outlet road in the back, and dude, not paying attention to the road, started swerving into my lane. So I swerve out of the way and hit the curb, and the curb punctures my tire. Yeah, so okay, so my tire gets punctured, which like really sucks. But like right next to the Chick-fil-A is a car wash and like service-y kind of place. So I pull in there because it's like the closest thing I can pull into. I didn't know that my tire was punctured, obviously. When I knew something was wrong because my drive was really bumpy for that last like 200 feet or whatever. So I go out and see my tires punctured in like 2 different spots, and I'm like, well, shit. So I go to take the lug nuts off, and my car is older. It's a 2002 Camry, and my car at least has 1 lock lug nut on every tire, which like it's a lug nut, but it doesn't have like the proper end of a lug nut. You need a key to put on there so that you can take it off. And so I take all the other 4 lug nuts off, get my lock, put it on there, twist it with my tire iron, and my lock lug nut chips at the top. And it's such a clean chip that I literally have no way to remove it. So I can't get my punctured tire off of my car. I have to get it towed to a tire place to have them remove the lock lug nut and to replace my tire. So also I found out today, in fact, that my key is super unusable now. Like trying to, like, me and other people that were helping me at that point were trying to get this off still, and doing so ruined the key, so I can't take the other lug nuts off. I'm replacing all my lock lug nuts. I don't care enough. I live in a nice enough area that I don't think my tires are gonna get stolen, and you know, I've never walked upon my car and seen like my lug nuts all gone except for my lock lug nut. So I'm just gonna get rid of all my lock lug nuts and replace them with other ones. You're nice, Cajun. Hope you're enjoying the rando. It's a lot of fun. Luckily, you don't need to know how to speedrun Link to the Past to do the randomizers. But yeah, I'll probably be replacing my car at some point anyways. So, I'm not too worried about my tires getting stolen. Like, I've never had anything bad happen to my car before. Like, the worst thing that's happened to my car, like, that was out of my control, besides, like, a car accident, was, somebody bumping into my car in a parking lot and leaving a dent in the back. And, you know, that sucks, but it's whatever. I've never been a huge fan of Subarus. Yeah, I mean, I have absolutely nothing nice in my car. My radio is like one that came with the car from 2002. I play my phone music via cassette tape to auxiliary cable. So there's absolutely nothing fancy in my car. Nope. We're just starting up, waiting for this race to start. Yeah. I think my grandma's gonna give me her car once she decides to stop driving. And she has a 2017 Toyota Camry. So holding out for that, hopefully. But we'll see. Yeah, thanks, Nova. Yeah, grandmas are the best. The car I actually have now, I bought from my grandma when my car got totaled really stupidly. Was definitely my fault. Partially my fault, partially the car shop's fault for telling me I didn't need to change my brakes when I did. But my car was a POS, so I ended up buying my grandma's car and then she bought another car. Now the fire name's not after Felix. Starflex is an allegiance thing. Okay, so what happened with my first car total? Or my only car total? No, it wasn't even my first car total. I forgot about my actual first car total where a guy ran a red and T-boned me going like 65. That was fun. Anyways, so I'm going to my parents for dinner one night after work. Back in 2015. Okay? And it's very, very rainy, very, very wet. It's been raining all day. And I'm in stop and go traffic on the highway. And lady in front of me pulls up, you know, like 15 feet or whatever. I also pull up 15 feet. As I go to brake, I hit my brake, my car doesn't stop. I'm going like, you know, 2 miles an hour. So I literally have time to react to like my car not stopping. So I hit my brake, car doesn't stop. Nice bomb. I pull my emergency brake, my car doesn't stop. I turn my wheel, my car doesn't start turning. So I'm guessing I was like on like a patch of leaves or something that was like super slick, and so my car just like wasn't budging. So I was literally like, alright, well, I guess I'm hitting this car in front of me, there's nothing I can do about it. And I bump it, going super slow, and my car already had like a notch in the hood, like from a prior accident from whoever had it first. So the hood was fine, but it had like the tiniest upwards dent in it. So this very slight contact to the bumper of my car caused my hood to like TP over my engine, which doesn't sound that bad. Like you could unbend that, but my hood was a latch release hood, so it pulled the entire front of my grill back into my engine, and that car just wasn't worth putting any money into. So I junked it for like $250. And that was the story of one of my totaled cars. Yo, mine was a 95 Corolla. But the first car that got totaled that I owned was a 96 Ford Explorer, and that was the dude running the red and T-boning me and flipping my car over. I legitimately am pretty lucky to be alive. I'm lucky that the car that totaled the car that hit me and totaled my Ford Explorer was a PT Cruiser. Hey Kelsey. Oh, I probably have to rejoin the call because it kicked me for being by myself. It was PT Cruiser, so it was a pretty low hood. So like most of the reason my car got flipped was because they went under my car. Oh baby. Yo, Random, welcome to the Pug Farm. Give my boy Hiei a big ol' thank you. Thank you very much, Hiei. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Hope you're doing well, bud. And welcome, Random. But, so also, the PT Cruiser hit me perfectly in the middle part of the frame. They hit me like right, the blunt of the impact was right in between the driver's side and the back passenger door. If I had been going any slower through the red light, I would have taken the blunt of the hit and probably been all sorts of fucked up. But so yeah, that was good. Alright, I will join in boring rooms in the escape. Actually, I should probably do it now. Yeah, I can. I don't know if push to talk is on or not. Oh, hey!
It is not on, so you're good.
Oh yeah, Andy Wendy odd.
Yo, Skylark Freedom with the 12 months of Twitch Prime in a row. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate the continued support. Thanks for subscribing for a year. Holy moly.
One whole century.
Woo!
Okay, I'll be right back again. I'm just gonna grab some food.
Okay.
I really should just cook dinner, but... I could also just get drunk and eat pizza bites, or bagel bites.
All 24. Cook the whole thing.
I don't know why you're judging me.
I'm not judging you. Bagel bites are delicious.
You were laughing. That's judgment and laugh. And laughing.
Well, if I was intoxicated and making bagel bites, I would guarantee eat the whole box.
Yeah. Or I might just eat those harvest snaps that I opened today.
Hell yeah. That was a bad escape. No money. All normal crystals. I hate all normal crystals in the light world. Well, I took damage from a lot of dumb enemies that I shouldn't have. That's the only reason why it was bad. The time wasn't bad, but it could have been better. The only reason it was that fast also is because I didn't have to farm anything. Because I got 3 bombs from the first chest and then 1 bomb drop right off the bat. Nope. See you later, heart piece. Professional speedster. Okay. So people in this race, we got Barrett 777, we got Glick, we got a burp. We got He's Just a Boy. We got Math Girl 718. Number Play. P Train. V Voronicia. And Zelga Disson.
Everyone got owned by the weekly today. So these are all the people that are like, hey, I'm still feeling fresh.
Okay, we got some money. Okay. I'm loaded. I don't need any more money this run. Oh, that's not true. The only way I need more money this run is if I guess I need like 100 more rupees to fulfill pod requirement. 200 more if I want to do Big Bomb as well, and then I'd be good for money for the rest of the run. Moon Pearl. In the flutes. Dude, Cack Flute. That's a pretty nice spot for the flute, huh? So no bomb still is pretty weird.
A whole year. Andy Wendy Odd.
Yo, Dump Chest, thanks for subscribing for almost a year. Appreciate it a lot, dude. Thanks for sticking around. Hope all's well. Okay, so we're gonna buy some bombs. Depends on how much money I have. Yeah, I did activate it. Okay, I actually legitimately thought that was gonna grab me. I was a little worried. With flute, I might not fake flip right away, but who knows. With butter out of cack, holy moly. Yo, what's up, Mickey? How's it going, dude? Thanks for the good luck.
The harvest snaps are gone. Just one bag.
Hell yeah.
Highly considering the second right now. Yo, is that water burb the best person?
Nice quake.
You're so stupid.
Ow. Waterbird, you forgot I was a speedrunner? What the heck, dude?
Sponsored speedrunning and
Yeah? Yeah, Kelsey?
Words. Words. I'm not even drinking, dude. Sponsored speedrunning. He lost out.
What's up, Waterbird?
Hey, did you dump the thing last night? The rest of
No,
it?
it's on the counter.
What? You didn't even put it in the fridge? Oh my god.
No.
Why?
I was gonna dump it, but then I didn't. Hold on, what you doing? Moscow Mule Monday. Ooh. I'll see how Waterbird will be here for like a week.
Woo! Dwayne and yeah, please text him the dates and or just message me and I'll put it in calendar. If it's like the first full week of July, I swear to God, everything is happening. Okay, good. Everything keeps happening that week, and I'm like, no!
I don't think there's anything going on the week that Waterbird will be here, but I also keep forgetting the exact dates.
15th to the 22nd. Sounds good.
Grab. They have a lot of money, so I'll probably fake flipper here. Okay.
My poor laptop is going through its third window update right now.
Hell yeah.
I like turned it on and it was still like thinking it was April 5th. And I was like, well, that's not right. So I restarted it. And then it did a really long update, and then it did a blue screen, and then it updated again, and then I got what I needed to get done, and then I guess the Windows updater thing like was running. I was like, hey, we need to update your computer, and I was like, that's interesting. So it's updating a third time now. It's good.
Nice, Waterbird. That's why I put everyone's first and last names in my phone.
Same.
Or I try to.
It really bothers me when I don't know somebody's last name and they're in my phone, actually.
Yeah. Yo, that.
What the hell?
Nice sequence break. Blue cane on the ledge.
Yo, Connor!
Yo, Connor with the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much for the support, dude. I appreciate it a lot. Welcome back to the Pug Farm. Hope you enjoy the emotes, dude. Rip the sub badge. Hope you're doing well, Connor. I have a sword. What am I doing? Yo, happy birthday, Connor. Oh, I did see you. You tweeted you just turned 21, I think. Happy birthday. Okay, so I can do Sahasrahla. I can do the stuff up here. I can go into Eastern. Can't kill Aghanim without the lamp. I can go into Hera now, which is out of logic until I find the flippers. I'm expecting flippers will be somewhere soon, though, with mirror being there, but you never know. Nice lamp. That's mirror locked. So that means the lamp is also flipper locked. Interesting. Alright, so we got Turtle Rock, Good Crystal, we got Thieves Town Pendant, we got Swamp and Ice. I missed a Good Crystal. I'm not in the Dark World anymore. Cool. I think it was Meyer, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know why I paused. We're gonna click Meyer for now, and I'll just check it again in a bit. I'm level 31 tomorrow. Wow. So, if flippers are in here, that means flippers are hammer and hookshot locked, which would be very interesting. And so Aghanim, I could do Aghanim with the lamp now, but that would still technically be out of logic, because lamp is flipper locked. I don't remember because that's happened yet. Goodness. It's actually pretty neat to have some younger people here at the stream. Generally, you know, playing older retro games like, I don't want the mirror! Retro games like this will attract an older audience in general. But... a little rascal. I just turned 40 on Thursday. Stubborn old guy. Hell yeah.
I don't know. Like, when it comes to, like, the way things are run, I feel like, especially in, like, random community, because there is, like, kind of an older crowd going on. Sorry, I'm eating. I'm wanting to talk instead of type. But yeah, just kind of, like, things should be run this way because this is what I think is best, and people complain more and are shittier more because, I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's ever like a, hey, I'm this many years old, and this is obviously right because I have all this wisdom, but I think it does kind of bring in just a little more stubbornness.
You convinced your math teacher that Smash 4 was cool. Nice. It's MSU1 without the dash, yeah. Okay. Off to Shalarsh.
So sorry, Twister.
God. I feel when Kelsey's the actual 14-year-old. So flippers are probably going to be in Eastern. Some progression has to be in Eastern because there's nothing left. So we're going to head to Eastern. Aghanim could be the play, and I could do Aghanim and then Mirror over here. But I don't know, flippers are a pretty major item that I'd rather just get right off the bat. But I don't know. Like, this is kind of similar to the decision I made against Peak Palace, where I got Hammer in that cave. And new flippers had to be in one of two locations. Well, I know it had to be from Pod or Eastern. But yeah, this is similar, I suppose. So I probably should have gone and killed Aghanim, considering I don't have a glove or the hammer yet. So, like, flippers, I guess flippers don't have to be in here, but something to get me progression has to be in here. And I guess since that locks beating Aghanim is the main reason I'm doing this first, because if it's not flippers in here, then that puts me at a fairly significant disadvantage. I'm 31 and I have a belly button.
You can't just say that on stream. What the hell?
So that's no items yet. No, I got one item. Whatever the first chest was. Might have been an air capacity upgrade. Heart piece. That's all that's logically possible without the lamp. Huh. What else is there to do?
Aghanim.
No, I did that already.
Did you do backup escape?
Yep.
Ice Rod Cave.
Yep.
Get fucked, you're going to Aghanim.
Well, Aghanim's not in the logic for me currently, because lamp was mirror locked and mirror was flipper locked.
Right.
I just got a bottle, but the bottle is also out of logic.
Yeah. Sick kid giving you them webbed fingers.
First check in Aga is always a small key. This isn't key sanity. I don't know, but I'm gonna go kill Aga.
Yeah, backup for house show.
There's nothing.
Backup bar.
Oh god, maybe. But whatever. Backup bar. Nah, I'll just do Aghanim.
Hey, Futon.
What's up, Futon?
Futon, when are we gonna have a Borderlands date? When are you not dead anymore? I thought you were dead recently.
Flippers on Pyramid wouldn't be possible. I just wanted to be aggressive and kill everything.
So you're gonna go back to the back of the bar, right?
Oh god. Okay. Goodness. Do you wax hentai? That's a good question, dude.
Be whacked is like whacking and watching at the same time, which you know, like, is definitely a thing.
Maybe.
It's actually so I can learn the language. I learned there's a lot of screaming in Japanese. Alright, I'll stop.
I'm glad no one's banned him yet. Thanks, mods. You guys are real good. Oh, man.
He's dead! The reason why I didn't ban right away is because, like, my mouse hand is covered in salt from these harvest snaps I'm eating. So I have, like, one hand on my push to talk and the other hand is just perpetually salty. Andy is so nice that he lets me talk to chat via voice instead of having to type, so I can be a fat ass. It's great.
Okay. Oh. Let's see what's over here. I need to. Think this will work. Nope. Yeah, I definitely forgot the bar. Alright, well that's fine.
Heck.
Flippers doesn't do anything.
Wow. It's actually... Yeah, I mean... Not anything yet, but... I mean, you needed the mirror, but... Even then, the mirror is really only if you need, like...
Well, mirror led to lamp, which is needed for Aghanim.
Right. But other than that, you might not need the the flippers at all. If this were a perfect game, which it's not, so.
I can't do anything north yet, so my only option is pod. So pod also has to have progression.
I'm gonna guess a hook shot in pod.
Hook shot would open up EDM and the rest of the Dark World. So that'd be nice. How many randos do I think I've done? Quite a lot. Probably. Dang, Striker. Or Connor, it sucks.
Dang.
A bunch of my streaks got canceled back in the day because I wanted all my subs to be charged on the same day. And so I canceled them all and then redid them all on the same day 1 month. And so I lost a couple of them. But yeah, I've done too many randos.
To be fair though, like you've seen like the progression of the logic, which is kind of changed the game a little bit, I would say. And plus you do different types of rando as well, so I mean it keeps the game pretty fresh.
Yeah, flippers are back a bar. I don't really think I'm behind. Like I didn't have to do too much extra that other people didn't. Like other people might have also dipped Eastern. Although like having flippers in that situation, I wouldn't have dipped Eastern. I would have done Aga before checking Eastern. But it is what it is. Oh god. Why did I pull that so early?
Kelps INE hard 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 kelps high.
Nice hammer. Yeah, I was waiting for your alert to finish. You interrupted your own alert.
Oh, good.
Yo, Kelsey, thanks for the 20 months of Twitch Prime in a row. I appreciate you. Thanks for keeping your blackmailed sub to me for so long.
You're so welcome. Do you guys know that today I made Andy a sandwich for the first time?
Yep, that's true. I've made Kelsey sandwiches before. She never made me a sandwich.
That is very false.
No, you've probably made me a sandwich before.
Yeah, that's probably true. You've bought me pub subs before.
I've also made you sandwiches before.
When?
With my panini press. Like multiple times.
Okay, all of like once actually. You've made me one panini. You've made me one nini. Is that what Bananas calls it? Nini.
Yeah. Ether. Alright, so I know where all the medallions are, so that's nice.
I don't know. Was it a good sandwich, Andrew?
Yeah, it was a good sandwich.
Hell yeah, Valeris. Hell yeah. What's up, Katakahasa?
That's probably too low. Nope, it was not. Good. What's up, Katakahasa? How's it going, dude? Alright, so after this last chests, I suppose, if the big key's in my possession already, which it is not. Okay, there's the big key. After this, my options are East F Mountain the long way, or South Shore. So we're gonna go South Shore. I don't know how I want to do this though. I don't really want to leave. Yeah, we're gonna save quick. I actually don't know if that was fast or not. It's a tough call.
Sorry, Zilla Ferris. I just kind of go between the two, Andy and Andrew. Depends on what he's doing normally.
god. Yo, Dave Flair with the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it a lot. Welcome back to the Pug Farm, I'm pretty sure. Long-time viewer. Appreciate it a lot, dude. Hope all's well. Oh, you were never on it? What the heck? Well, welcome to the Pug Farm. Hope you enjoyed the new emotes, dude. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're loaded with money again.
Dude, Connor, I don't know how you deal with it.
Both Striker and Connor, while being around ALG guys, still gets you every time. Well, it doesn't help that Jordan used to be Striker and that ALG GM's name is Connor. So you got like the double.
But Jordy has rebranded himself as Indie, so
Yeah, but there's some times where a Striker pops out of some people.
that's true. Indie Striker.
That actually, I doubt that was him, Futon, but I don't remember what his Xbox tag is. It might be Striker on Xbox.
I don't know, he played Destiny.
He doesn't very much. He played a lot of Destiny 1, but Destiny 2 kind of flopped.
Yeah.
For my close friend group, anyways. Addy didn't play it for very long, Jordan didn't play it for very long. I want a mirror. Can you believe this?
That's a good
screen here?
19 digs.
Yeah, that happens at the left there. Patty is a known, he just talks crap about me constantly because we're good friends, and I do the same thing for him. So it's great.
Yep.
Usually goes, oh, look at me, my name's Andy, I can hover, boo 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 boo. And then that's it. Where am I going?
How come you hadn't been up here before? What happened?
Yeah, I already beat Hera.
Oh, yeah. I'm not paying attention. So that you can go to Eastern Death Mountain.
Yeah. I can't get to any other parts of the Dark World without gloves or hookshot, so
Yep.
I have to come up here. Okay. Oh god, the screen sucks after you've killed Aghanim. I hate you, Mulborn. See, that's better. That Mulborn was nice.
HUD flippers.
Oh yeah, I never did that.
HUD hammer.
I don't have a hammer.
No?
Nope.
A bottle?
Alright, what one item of progression is gonna be here?
It's gonna be gloves. Maybe mitts. Just straight up get 2 glove upgrades in 1 cave.
Tracker shield! I don't even know when I got my first shield. Ice Rock Cave. That's when I got my first shield.
This low latency is so good for Discord talk. Nope, there's 1 glove.
There's one. Oops.
Glove.
And there's one.
Oh, hey.
I can't do desert yet. I need a book or another glove. First, we're doing the dumb cave.
The dumb cave that needs gloves.
God, Death Mountain sucks after Aghanim.
It was a good moment for commentary the other night.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Hey, my computer finished updating.
Nice.
My laptop has survived 3 updates now.
Doing that because next place I'm probably going is Skullwoods, and I want to save my magic. The shovel.
Dope.
Same. That was Kelsey's hentai impression.
Oh my god. No, that was a yawn, and I
Oops.
didn't mean to hit the push to talk.
It's okay, I push talk my sneezes all the time. Or my coughs. Just like any noise that comes out of my mouth in general, if I've been using push talk for a long time, I'll just like and press my button.
I'm sure Andy does. Hand of code.
What, cry?
No.
Yo! Oh my
Yo.
god.
So, in a way, Death Mountain did have 2 gloves, just saying.
I don't want to go back up to Dark World Death Mountain just for 2 chests, because I gotta go up the long way, so we're not doing that yet.
Not till you get them booties on that hook shop. But yeah, that's actual shit. I would have gotten caught tricked up on that, honestly.
Alright, so, because I am going straight to the back of Skullwoods to beat this dungeon, or since I have to beat this dungeon because it's a crystal, I'm going to go straight back and just check this chest and the 2 back chests, hoping to find both items.
I had no idea you thought of this, like, routing before until just recently.
Because it's not super likely to pay off with how many chests there are on the front. Like, you're probably, if you check the front, you're probably more likely to be able to skip a back chest than you are checking the back first and being able to skip the front chest, but I like this routing a lot more. Yo, Bledick with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much for the support, dude. I appreciate it a lot. Welcome to the Pug Farm. Hope you enjoy the new emotes. I appreciate it a lot, dude.
I had to work on stream stuff. I'm just sleepy now.
Too much harvest.
They're completely gone. I want 2 red bags. The bags do not have very much in them.
Sounds like standard packaging of anything. Remember when shit bags? Remember when shit bags used to be like fully filled with chips? Remember the 90s?
And then they engineered a little differently. But to be fair, the harvest maps that you get at Costco that last a long time. I just have no self-control. And then I
Oh!
please no.
Can't believe I missed that first fire rod.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun fight for you, bud.
That'll be fine. I got tons of health. I have a small key, I didn't do that. Tons of health and a hammer.
Hammer. You have a bee?
I wouldn't use a bee anyways.
Why not?
It does fighter sword damage.
Well, it could help.
So this is one of those situations where this paid off 0 because I got the map, the compass, and a small key from the 3 locations I've checked so far.
But I think like headed back in that direction.
Yeah, I do have to go back. I've actually been meaning to time in a situation like this where I go to beat Skullwoods first. It'd be faster for me to mirror, like with mirror and hammer, or whatever. Is it faster for me to mirror and go back through the Darkwood Warp in the Light Worlds? But probably not because that adds 12 seconds to the travel time. But it'd be nice to time it just to see. Oh, jeez. Yo, what's up, Picaria? Welcome to the stream. God. Oh, 0 items in Skullwood so far. There's 1. Alright, so the last item has to be in this chest. The other chest has to be key. Nice mirror shields. Remember when I said go mode at 45?
That's what you get!
Remember cleaning the rubber ball for your mouse in the 90s? Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Actually. Laggiest screen of all time. My grandparents, actually, their current computer still has a rolly ball mouse, and it's really fun to play with.
I can't believe that shit still works.
It's my grandma's word processing computer, and that's all she uses it for. And she uses WordPerfect. Who remembers WordPerfect? For DOS. Oh man, yo, what's up, Solidus? Well, you're old, of course you remember that.
Dang.
Solidus is literally a grandpa. Your dad still uses WordPerfect for his company's text editor. Goodness. That's a damn rage. Alright, so at this point in time, I have access to the front half of Swamp. I have access to all of Thieves Town. I'm probably going to go into Thieves Town, rate my first 4 findings, and debate whether I should do it some more or not. Dude, my grandparents actually still have their Gateway 2000 computer.
Holy shit, a Gateway 2000?
Yep.
We always had Dell Inspiron and Dell something else before that, but our neighbors had a Gateway 2000. Holy shit. That takes me back, man.
Dude, the cow comps were so good. Everything was cow spotted. I loved it. Alright, well this intro has been pretty poopy so far. So I might go into the back. 2 items left.
Fitty fitty.
Oh my god, I just got comboed. The computers in my elementary school was filled with Macintoshes.
Rich school.
Yeah. Private church school, baby.
We had IBM things.
Yeah, stay stuck, Patrick. Get owned.
Yo, what's up, Matt? How was your beer from earlier?
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Entropy PhD?
Brando was hot fucking garbage. It was so bad. And then I tried to do the speedrun thing and I got owned a lot, so cut the stream.
Oh! Alright, everything's fine.
You have powder. Reminder, you have powder.
Whoo! Risk it for the biscuit. And then get powder. Dude, crockpots are the real MVPs.
I know. So actually, I found the one that I thought I had handy. It's at my parents' lake house.
Oh, nice.
It was bad. I was looking last weekend. I was making pancakes for Mom, and I look underneath the sink, and I'm like, oh, there's my mom's 25-year-old crockpot from when she got 34-year-old crockpot from when she got married. That I'm supposed to have.
Back when I was living in Maryland, I would cook with my grandparents' crockpot sometimes, and they had a cast iron crockpot.
What?
That thing was super dope. It was, oh god, everything that came out of it was delicious. Cast iron is so good.
Would you I guess it's low heat, so it's not that bad, but I feel like if you opened it up, just smoke would come billowing out.
When you're a baker, don't loaf around. Dang, Bash, your parents aren't even 34. They must have had you young. My daddy's 7. Alright, well, Thieves Town was poopy garbage. Every kitchen really just needs one cast iron pan.
Says the guy who does not have one.
No, I don't actually. I do not. That doesn't mean that every kitchen shouldn't have one. Oh god.
I wonder how Pooh's race went today with the randomizer. Bit race.
I don't know. I didn't get it. All I saw was that Big John ended up not being able to do commentary.
Dang.
Yeah. Alright. I did this incorrectly. Yeah, I had it good at my... When I was living in Maryland, I lived in my grandparents' condo that they didn't live in, so I had a pretty good setup going on. But I had 2 different cast iron skillets, the cast iron crock pot. It was great. I cooked in cast iron all the time. Dode whooped them good. Yeah, that's what everyone was expecting to happen, TBH. Who's good at Mario, but Dode is good at Mario. Pooh is also like specialized in ROM hacks. I don't think he's dabbled too much into non-ROM hack life. I don't know how I want to do this.
It's okay, you got a brain to figure it out.
So we're gonna flute to... We're gonna flute to 7 after this. Then flute to 3. Then go back in my warp and do shovel and do the whole stat flute without broken chests. I would buy more cast iron, but I need more support under my kitchen floor. Hell yeah. Make marshmallow fluff? I've never tried to make marshmallow fluff, no. It was a mistake.
Yeah, have you even done my area yet?
No. Oh god. Alright. We do that. Am I running at a shitty queue? Nope. Not this time. Still going, but only for a couple days.
Stop making me yawn, please.
Impossible. Yeah, I didn't get anything in this time, but it's okay.
You already did the game, Andy.
Oh god, you're right. I already did all this stuff. I'm an idiot. I knew there was a reason that I grabbed the
Yeah, I was
first.
like, you did 14 digs, remember? Or 19 digs.
Goodness. Zelda percent. Meh.
Zelda's Grand Adventure.
I'm just gonna submit it as ZGA, and it's gonna be, if you don't know what ZGA means,
80%.
then then it's not worth it. Okay.
Hey, that's desert. Well, you could already get into desert, but that's desert and tablets.
How many randomizer races are there? Constant. What's the Rock Medallion? Don't know. I haven't been up to Dark Hole Death Mountain yet. I don't have hookshot, so I have to go the long way, and I don't really want to go up there until I have boots for hookshot, because then I can only check 2 of the 6 chests. That makes it very, very not worth it for like the 2 minutes that it would take me, at least, to get to the 2 chests. Alright, well this is boots locked, so I do need boots at some point, which is good.
Today on the weekly, there were boots, optional boots on the right side of desert. So yeah, that was good.
Interesting. Alright, so I can beat Landmo here because of that big key location. So, right side desert is boot locked. But yeah, Entropy, there's the tournament going on that has like 400 and some people still in it. So there's like 200 and some matches a week for the tournament, and then along with that, there's usually like a good amount of races outside of the tournament that happen on a daily basis, just from people wanting to race. Like this race just started because I was like, hey, anybody want to race? And then, you know, 7 other people joined, and that happens at any given time, multiple times a day, generally.
The seed is pretty booty though.
Yeah. I guess to put the numbers in perspective, Entropy, they're not including any sort of moderator admin. There's like 3,400 people online on the Discord right now. Alright, so both items are locked behind the key. Yo, Amid! I haven't seen that name in a hot minute. Thank you very much for the 20 months in a row. Hope everything's going well, my dude.
Why do I want a nap?
Nothing like that 8:47 p.m. nap.
I'm serious.
I took damage. Yeah, see you, Crafty. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Amid. Thank you again for the continued support. Oh, God.
Well, that was quick.
I was like, hookshot! Wait.
Hookshot! Wait! Boots! No! I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a beverage, maybe of the alcoholic type.
Okay. I don't have a bar set up here, but I have a ton of liquor. Can make some gin tonics. I also have an unopened bottle of rum chata that I can just drink without any sort of chaser because it goes down smooth as anything. Oh god. Rum chata is pretty cool. I had never even heard of it until I moved here, and MPG was like, "Hey, do you want this bottle? I don't want to take it back with me to my parents." And I'm like, "Sure." That's the first time I ever had it. I just drank it straight from the bottle. Bet it goes bomb in coffee. Ooh, I should try that. I have 3 hearts. I don't even want the hammer yet. I've never had any problems with Comcast. Like, everyone complains about Comcast, but all of my problems with Comcast have either been, like, for obvious reasons. Like, I've never just had, like, random Comcast outage. My problems that I was having with Comcast at the old apartment were because we upgraded our internet when I moved there, and the modem that Carter had before I moved, like, wasn't strong enough to support the higher speeds. So it would occasionally, like, the upload would just get pooped on. But ever since we got a new modem, everything's been fine. And then back in Maryland, I had Comcast and never had any issues except during, like, severe storms and hurricanes. Yeah, so I very rarely, like, had to do anything with them. Yo, Moni! Let's go, Moni. Alright. And for you, plan a trip to ATL, and we'll plan a trip to Denver, and then we'll take the trips at the same time. Okay. That's actually happened to me before. I mean, like, we weren't taking a trip solely to visit friends, but my parents and I wanted to go to Denver, and we have some, like, very close family friends that had moved out there, and we hadn't seen them since. But they were actually in DC the weekend that we were going out to Denver, so that was fun. But yeah, we didn't go out there just to see them. We were planning on going out to Denver for other stuff anyways. I think my stepmom had some work stuff to do out there. But we were gonna make the stay longer. but yeah, that was funny. I'm doing pretty good, Moni. Pretty good. How are you? How is the posts undergrad life? You'll be in Colorado this summer and probably moving after next academic year. Nice. What sushi? Where did that come from? I didn't see...
What is going on?
I didn't see the message that you responded to, but... But Sushi didn't tag Moni, that's why I was more confused. Sushi tag Monsieur Charlie. But that makes more sense. That's why I was super confused. There was nothing in Swamp.
Also, what's up, Moni?
Like, I didn't even remember seeing Monsieur Charlie in the chat, so, like, I was just super confused as to where that came from. He's gone now.
His sushi just came up and was like, gross, and then he's like, oh. Bye. Harassment.
Can't believe Sushi's gonna get banned on Twitch. He got called gross and asked not to tell people that he's stuffed them. Go pig. Oh god. Alright, so if it's not here, if progression's not here, then it's an ice. I don't know if checking the front of swamp.
Ice.
I probably should have gone to ice before swamp in that situation, but I also paired ice or swamp with the Bombos tablet check. So it was a little bit closer, but I still think ice was the better play at that point. This only having 3 items for me is probably the worst play out of all of them. I don't remember what was up here. It was a red roop. I am gonna go this way. Actually, this might have been the better play because with Hammer, Mitts, Fire, Ice, Cane, Turtle Rock was completable. So that swamp play was just very bad. I didn't grab Quake because I preemptively knew I didn't need it. Completely forgot that Quake was on the ledge. Everything's fine though. It didn't come back to bite me. Everything's
lucky.
fine. Tactical skip.
The gambles. The hamblies.
Yeah, the rando god. Making that swamp no hookshot pendant dungeon play instead of coming up here to go beat Turtle Rock. I got Tempered Sword from Swamp, so like that's good, right? Other people might not ever get that sword, so but it wasn't worth the last chest on left side Swamp.
Is this gonna be an interesting room you're about to do?
Nah, that'll be fine.
I always think it's hookshot required, but it's not.
Hookshot required to go fast. Gotta go fast.
Go fist.
Go fast.
Go fish.
Go fast. I'm gonna use my magic here. Mushroom. That's the hook shot, hell yeah. Three to 1 lightning. That's what I like to see. Capital's about to win the first 2 and lose the next 4. I went with the not watching the game will give them good luck today. And apparently it's not working out. If they end up losing tonight, it'll only be their second loss on the road this playoffs, though, which is pretty nuts. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. What a dumb way to die.
I think you have a potion.
Yeah, but that's not supposed to hit me. It's like completely random whether those things bounce off the wall or not, or just die on the wall. Third game, 3 and 4. Those were at home. The Caps lost both their home games. They've only lost one game on the road the entire postseason so far, and that was to the Penguins. At home, on the road, is what I meant. I think I said on the road. So they won the first 2 games in the Lightning. At Lightning. I'm a Caps fan. This is the first time in like my sports conscious lifetime that the Capitals have made it past the Eastern semis. But yeah, they lost the first 2 at home in the first round and then won the next 4. And then they lost game 2 to the Penguins. They lost game 2 and game 4, and then won the last 2. So yeah, their home record's pretty booty.
There she is.
That's... I need the bow. Bows go.
Bow is go.
So as long as there's no other swords anywhere easily available, and everyone else sucks butt at Masters for Ganon, I could still potentially have a shot. Also, people went to ice for some reason. Yeah, I just still need the bow. So we'll see where that turns out. Honestly, like, with me making that swamp play, I might opt to do ice, hoping for bow, just because people will do mire before ice. But that's a risky, especially with mire having 2 items plus the other good crystal. That's like a very low percent payoff. Magic. That bad feel when you press up and Y on the same frame, so you place the block to the left.
Oh my god. I logged into my computer, right into my laptop, and it's... I can't believe it's actually updating again.
Hell yeah. It's gotta finish installing all the updates now that it's on.
Yeah, it's saying, yeah, I think that's probably what's going on.
I'm gonna do that. Futon, when are you gonna fix these stupid X's to be small and in the side? Or make them check marks again or something. I just want to be able to check off my bottle and my powder again. It's almost a bow. We're doing it. Take a risk, drink the brisk. Yo, Lexicon 9000, the 5 months of Twitch Prime in a row. Thank you very much for the continued support. I appreciate it a lot. Bow is not on islands? I don't think so. I think it's a rupee. It's alright, Bo's gonna be here. Bo's actually gonna be green pendant, and it's gonna be great. That would actually, well, I would rather Bow be available and GTBK be Torch if boots are gonna be green pendant. Honestly, that would give me the most advantage. Because I'm gambling. I'm gambling solely because of my swamp play. That was bad. Like, if I was playing by myself, I wouldn't gamble, but because I'm racing, because I made poor decisions before that affects my current decisions. That's why Randomizer is so interesting, because, like, you know, quote-unquote suspicious plays aren't always suspicious. Like, if you're looking at this race and I'm not talking about what I'm doing, you'd be like, why the hell is he going to ice? What an idiot. But, like, me making that poor swamp play means that I think I'm behind, so I'm going to make a riskier play to try to make up for it at the risk of being even more behind. But, like, if I'm already behind, in my mind, like, being more behind doesn't really matter that much. Like, I don't really care about my placement. I would rather win. Not that it's my only chance, but, like, if there was no other swords that are, like, easily available and, you know, people aren't good at Master Sword Ganon, that Swamp Dip could easily, you know, make up for the time compared, because that's where I got Tempered Sword. So that could make me up sometime if there's no other swords readily available, but Cold Stare has the last item. Honestly, bow on Cold Stare wouldn't be terrible. But like, anything in here leading to bow would be ideal for me. Dude, you don't skip Sahashala when you get Green Pendant. Unless there's, like, literally everything available to you at that point. Like, if Green Pendant was Eastern and you, like, had Bow and Lamp early or something like that, and you got, like, Moon Pearl and you already had Titan's Mitts from Green Pendant East. I mean, even that, you wouldn't skip Sahashala because it's right there. But, like, getting an early Green Pendant, or a late Green Pendant, I mean, you should never ever skip turn 10. Alright, if Green Pendant is something good. So if Green Pendant gives me boots from Sahashala, then I'm hoping for Bow to be in the path. And then the big key to be in the 122 on the torch. The 1 out of 22. Because if in that situation, boots being from Sahashala, also Mickey's got me paranoid, so I'm gonna check this and see the red rupee that's here. Or the red heart piece, heart container. Either way. That's fine. So, so yeah, so given the situation, if Bow is in Mire, which would be like the proper routing to do in this situation, and if boots are from Sahashala, people will go into Ganon's Tower, see that the boots are on the torch, and full clear all of GT before leaving. Which would be a huge time swing for me. Rip the dream! But that is good, because that means everyone, unless they dip Swamp, is going to be doing Master Sword Ganon. So that's a slight good knowledge in my favor. As long as Bow's not in Swamp. Although, if you're only looking for Bow when you're dipping Swamp, you're probably skipping left side. So it probably doesn't matter too much. I can't do Pyramid Fairy without beating Mire. So I definitely think that that the others potentially being forced to Master Sword Ganon is definitely a time save for me. Maybe not necessarily to all of them, but it definitely is to some of them. So my Tempered Sword was Left Side Swamp, which is a pendant, and my Butter Sword was from Sahasrara Green Pendant. So those two swords are super out of the way if everything is like on the beaten path. And there's the bow. So we're in go mode, and people most likely didn't get any other sword. Which is fine. We do have silvers, so it won't be saving as much time as possible. But that's fine. We'll see how it goes. So me making the swamp, like, I mean, what ultimately led to this decision was, or what ultimately led to how I played was that early swamp play when I shouldn't have. Because then I'd be in the opposite situation. I'd be going into Ganon's Tower with no boots, Master Sword, and Silver Arrows. But I'm fairly confident in my Master Sword Ganon abilities that I wouldn't be worried about it. Master Sword was Purple Chest. So the swords were in, like, poopy locations. The first sword being in Kakariko, and then Purple Chest, Left Side Pendant, Swamp, and Green Pendant. So people could potentially be GT with Fighter Sword. I can't do the Maya strats without boots. And I also only know the super old version. I haven't learned the newer versions yet. And apparently the newer versions are super free, so that'll be nice. Apparently there's a setup for all 3 switches now. What you doing, Kelsey?
Oh shit. Sorry.
It's been relatively quiet for the most time, and then I just hear like...
I'm trying to undo stuff on Photoshop, and I'm just obviously spamming control, which is why I push it off.
Are you Discord on? I thought you were on your laptop.
No. I had my image that I'm working with on my laptop.
Oh, so you... Okay. I understand.
And then, but I managed to get Photoshop on my PC so I can watch you on the side and then work on this.
I gotcha.
Because I have 2 monitors. So, like, sorry.
No, it's fine. I understand. I understand now. So yeah, ideal situation for this seed is me playing badly, got me all the swords. Although Purple Chest wasn't really a bad play. Like, I had Mirror and Flute when I did Purple Chest, so it's not like it was super out of the way. But you know what else? Pretty sure I did Turtle Rock, got Hookshot in Turtle Rock, and never did Hookshot again. So that's a time save for me, question mark? Yeah, there's 9 people racing. I need a small key. I mean, 9 racers is a pretty large number for a random. Like, hey, you want to race at, you know, 7:30 p.m. God, I hate not having boots. I'm still pretty bummed that I missed out on that monitor. That monitor would have been super sexy. God. How many of them are good? Good question. But like with the way the items ended up laying out, most likely people are going to have Master Sword at best going into GT. There is a chance that they will go into... let me check this for boots, just in case. It's a map. Because 2 of the swords were very, very out of the way. 1 sword was a little out of the way, but wouldn't be like super crazy if somebody did it. But with how things played out, me getting 2 of the swords was very stupid. But yeah, so ideally people are going into GT with fighter sword and are looking for a sword. For me. Because there's not one in there, because I know where they all are. So what would happen is they would full clear GT. Honestly, without fighter sword, I can't imagine them gambling on not checking tile room. Assuming there's like, you know, an early big key or whatever. So that would be more time saved for me. But we'll see. No one's done yet, so... I have a bunch of bottles. I have a red potion I can use if I need it. I have half magic. I have gold sword. I'm pretty good to go in the safe department. But yeah, I don't really need safeties. I'm trying to think, so like if I skipped the full ice clear and the front half of swamp clear, I don't think I'd be done by now, but I'd be close to it. Safeties are for losers. I actually ended up going to one of my quote-unquote safety schools. That was me throwing the pots in the wrong place, and then yeah. That's all I got. I also don't want sword games. Sword beams lag the game. It wasn't a brain fart. I threw the first pot wrong, so I wasn't able to kill the 2 skeletons anymore. And then I moved incorrectly, so I loaded the other 2 as well. Alright, chat, you know what time it is. GT guessing game. Pick a number between 1 and 22. How many locations will I have to check to find the big key? All I need is the big key and at least one small key. That's not the flute. To go upstairs and beat the game. Oh, come on, get out of my way. So if it's 22 for me, then that would be because boots are in the 21st chest.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn off push to talk, I'm sorry. I'm trying to, like, use the magic wand on something, and it, like, you know, you hold shift to add and control to subtract, and it's not working, so... one sec. Okay, now you can just hear me breathing and whatever, too. This is great. What's up, Bandy's chat? How's it going?
So yeah, if your guess happened to be 3, will boots be in GT? Get blocked, son. Alright, no one's done yet. So there is a good chance that the people that were quote-unquote in the lead came in here with Fighter Sword. Or struggling heavily with Master Sword Gain. So I feel like me doing the front of Swamp and all of Ice, I would be done by now. 3 is the torch.
I'm sorry, I'm struggling. Photoshop isn't like cooperating with me. You can do it, Andy. That's 2.
Here's 2. Single arrow, run validated, haha! Alright, it's not on the torch. Here's 3.
Mentally underprivileged sphincter biscuit.
4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if I can beat that spike. Oh, come on.
Hey Andy, guess what?
What?
I'm gonna use the lasso tool. Thank you for accepting me for who I am.
Alright. So, number 9 coming up.
I can't seem to time out Kels. You know, I deserve that. Oh shit, that's not what I want at all.
Not that. I don't have that many bombs this time.
I have Kelly Clarkson stuck in my head, dude. Why was this happening to me?
Is it the new Kelly Clarkson single?
No. Here I am once again. I'm torn into pieces.
Can't deny it, can't pretend. Thought you were the one. 13. Yo, Geiger, the solo winner of today's GT Big Key game. Congratulations. That Kelly Clarkson singing was dedicated to you. You must have said 13 as a second guess, or after the time expired. Or you said things other than 13 along with your message. Feels bad. No one is done yet. What is happening? No, the boss just broken. Did they say that? Well then. Then I don't know. Well, apologies to your 13ers. The 13ers that didn't get counted. I don't have any answers for that. So Geiker was the third one to say it? Dang. Geiker's stealing that victory. Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, they were in logic for desert, unfortunately. Boots are always in logic for desert, unless it's an item on the torch, because people can be stupid and use their keys in bad ways.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I can't believe no one's done yet. This is nuts. Am I actually gonna win this race with how terribly I played it? I love how the first hookshot always hits their invisible, like, seeing radar. It's really annoying. What are the chances they all made the exact same mistake and my execution wins? That'd actually be funnier. But that is very unlikely. Because my swamp before anything else play was really bad. Like, atrociously bad. No one's done yet. What's happening?
Don't know, dude.
Yo, that mini Helma got fricked. Boots can't be upstairs in GT because boots are required. Boots are, if there's any key on the torch, boots are required for desert because of key usage. So like if there's a small key on the torch, but you get the big key in the available chest in desert, you could go beat Lamolas or you could steal the small key from the back. So because of that, boots are always required if there's a key on the torch. The same logic behind if there's a small key in the Thieves Town big chest, that hammer was technically required to beat Thieves Town. Zelga just finished.
Dang. Feels bad.
Oh, he went to GT with Fighter Sword? Oh my god. Two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, but I don't need it. I don't need no potion. Oh my god. Someone in the race forgot to mark Samaria on their tracker, and it was the escape weapon.
Oh my god.
That's a bad feel. Alright, so I lost by a minute and 58 seconds. Oh hey, it's you.
Hmm?
That was the credit thing.
GG.
GG. Where's race spoiler? Am I done for the night? Probably not. Yeah, Zelga did all 27 GT chests looking for a sword.
Jesus.
But then got purple chest. Imagine if I cut my losses and didn't do ice. If I hadn't done ice, I would have won this.
Yes, 154.
Zelga. Zelga went into GT with Fighter Sword because he didn't do purple chests or dip Swamp or Ice. Yo, Lord Kappa the First. I love you too, dude. I don't know if I'm going to do another Link to the Past rando. Ivan might want to do a co-op when he gets back from watching Deadpool.
I'm making my offline page and it's
Breath of the Wild, actually. I don't have my HD stuff set up.
Yo, what is up, Summer?
Oh, yo, my boy Southern Stash. You need to get this game. Well, it's on 3DS, I think. It's not on Switch or Wii U. Just steal. I'm sure Kelsey has a SNES Mini you could steal.
What, SNES Classic?
Yeah. Not you, Kelsey. The other Kelsey.
No, I know.
What's up,
I
Summer?
actually
How's it
don't
going,
know
dude?
if Kelsey has a SNES Classic.
I know she has the NES one, but the broken heart sleeps again. You're so bad. Nah, dude, it's fine. Everyone's bad. This game's hard.
Yeah, do Triforce Hunt. Damn.
Oh man. What do I want to do next?
There's always Carball. There's
Carball. I haven't played Carball in a hot minute. On stream. Do I know the run for you? I don't know if I want to play Rocket League.
there's it's a shame you don't have Breath of the Wild hooked up. I mean, you could do it. It wouldn't take very long.
I could, but then I'd have to like... I would end up just taking the whole setup down afterwards, and I don't want to do that. Because the way I'd have to set it up is not the way I would want it set up in the future. Entrance randomizer? Nah, dude. If I'm planning to do a co-op with Ivan when he gets home, then... Liver boots? Good question.
What is going on?
They were a milk shot game!
Of course they were.
Will I ever update my link to the past tutorial? There's been a plan to at some point, but not just me. It'd be like a collaborative, mother of God, collaborative thing between myself, Josh, and Scrivo. But it never, or it has not happened yet. Ideally, the way we would do it is, we would do it section by section, like dungeon by dungeon, and then have it be, you know, 15 to 20 minute videos that have like hand cam, input display, game feed, and like actually spliced together, so there's not a whole bunch of like extra garbage. And then like gameplay done and then commentated over rather than the commentary during the gameplay. So it'll take a lot of work, but once we do it, it'll be good. If we do it, I suppose. There's a lot of resources out there now, though, that we probably don't even need to make it anymore. But don't know.
Are you ready for my offline screen?
Oh baby.
Wait on. Save as. It's PNG. Alright, let me I'm gonna post this on Discord. What happened?